Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining me for another beer review. Bazza is back with another one. Hope you're all well. Have you all finished for Christmas yet, or you're still working? I'm still working. I'm working Friday and then in between New Year, but can't complain. It's always good to have work, isn't it? I mean, we all need money. So yeah, if you have finished, enjoy your time off. If you haven't finished, it will soon be here. My mate Chris's beer reviews, I know he's working. He's got a bit of a pooey Christmas work-wise, if you like. But I'm sure he'll enjoy himself afterwards. Anyway, let's stop waffling on. Let's get on with a beer review. Now, this one is one that I picked up from Lord's Brewing, or had delivered. And this is a collaboration beer. And this was done in collaboration with Real Ale Craft Beer. So Simon from Real Ale Craft Beer and him and Lord's Brewing have created this, and it's their Extra Stoned Crow Bitter. So it's an ESB bitter coming in at 5% ABV. It's in a 440ml can. I love the artwork, absolutely fantastic. Cost me £2.50. There was £1 off it, I think. I think it's normally £3.50. There was £1 off it. So this was £2.50. Thought I'd give it a try. I've been after this for a long time. But like I said, when I've done that order with Lord's Brewing, sometimes when I go and look, there has been a couple of offers that they've had that don't seem to have gone on the order or gone through. So I've not done the order, or there's not been beers there that I wanted. So now I've finally got it anyway. So the old school dimple glass. I'm not convinced it's very clean, but it should be. So we're going to wang it in there. So let's get cracked open. See what we get. I do love a bitter. It's been out the fridge for a few hours. So it's sort of, I'm not going to say massively room temperature. There is the slightest of chills on it, which is how you want it. You don't want it too thingy. There's a bit left in the can. So, bitter in a glass. Looks fantastic. A lovely finger and a half, a compact sort of just off-white head. It's a lovely hazy, almost in the camera, I'm going to say it's amber. It's a hazy amber colour with almost like a little sort of brown tinge, but you don't need me to tell you that. You can see that. But it looks decent. So, let's dive in. Give her a swirl first, I should say, and dive in with the nose, see what we get on the nose. I'm not going to say I'm getting a massive amount, but the aroma that is there is very nice. A slight sweetness to it, malty, toffee or caramel, what are we going to go with? I think it's a mixture, toffee, caramel. There's almost that toffee sweet sort of aroma, the toffee, and then there's that sort of sweet, dare I say, sickly sort of caramel, but it's not sickly, you know what I mean? There's almost a sweeter aroma to caramel than there is the toffee, but it has got a lovely aroma on it. I wouldn't say I'm really getting anything hoppy on the nose, but it does smell really nice. So let's get the rest in this glass and give her a taste. But I mean, looks wise, that looks absolutely fantastic. That looks very, very decent. So let's dive in, give her a taste. Cheers, Simon. Cheers, Lord's Brewing. Let's have some. Oh, that really is nice. That is nice. It's very nice. Actually, I'm very surprised how good that is. I don't know whether that's an insult an insult to the brewery or Real Ale Craft Beer, that they don't know what they're doing. I don't know, but that is a lot better than I was expecting. So let's go in again. First thing that got me there, real soft in the mouth, real smooth. I'm going to say the head is helping that. There's a beautiful bit of carbonation in this. It's not constant big gassiness going on. Small, compact bubbles, but gives it a lovely sort of fizz. It gives it a lovely sort of fizz. The body's nice on it. I think I've told you everything else with the carbonation and the smoothness and what have you. Very smooth and soft. Taste wise, initially, first couple of mouthfuls, again the palate adjusts. Malty, sweet, toffee sort of caramel I was getting. I said on the nose I wasn't really picking up any hop. Now I've got that far down the beer, or even just before that, the hops were really coming through. I'm not sure what hops are in it. I'm going to kind of guess. Was it, I think, usual sort of things are sort of like Goldings and Fuggles or something, I think, but I could be totally wrong there. So I'm not going to sound like a clever sod. Dana Bramling Cross. Yeah, I recognise that sort of Bramling Cross sort of taste in this. Feels very old school, feels very traditional. That's really good. That is really good. 5%. I think that's drinking bang on. You just know there's a little bit more oomph about it. It's got an earthiness to it. Yeah. Earthiness to it. You still sort of get that. It's very subtle, but it is in the background. You still sort of get that little sort of, for me, toffee caramel sort of sweet thing going on. It's faded a lot from the start. I think that's because the hops are now more prominent at the front. That's a really nice bitter, that really is. I'll tell you what, that is one I would happily drink again. That's definitely it's definitely one I've got to get for the beer monster as well. 5 litres of that suit me down to the ground. That is a cracking drop. That bitter, for me, for something that, I mean, 5% still is decent for a bitter. You know, when you look at like the Fuller's ones, the ASB and what have you, and they're coming in like 6% upwards, a couple of them, you expect them to be a bit more powerful. This, that to be honest, take out the real big boys, that is as good as any bitter I've had. Old school as you like, keeping it simple, great beer. So for me, Lord's Brewing Real Ale Craft Beer Extra Stone Crow Bitter is a massive thumbs up. I'll definitely be getting that in a 5 litre keg. If you've had it before, let me know what you think. Feel free to comment. Great beer, great beer, great beer. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it. I said all that bollocks just because I didn't know what to say. Thank you all for watching. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you again soon on another beer review. Cheers.